My startup partner betrayed me, so I built a better company from scratch. You know how some people talk about their origin story like it's this shiny cinematic moment where everything made sense, like destiny was calling their name? Yeah, that wasn't me. My name's Anthony Carter. I'm 29 now, but back when this story really started, I was just a broke 22-year-old software engineering student at UT Austin who spent more time debugging than sleeping. My entire life fit inside one backpack and a cracked Lenovo laptop that overheated like it was allergic to productivity. I didn't come from money. My mom worked 2 jobs, night shift at a hospital and cleaning offices in the morning. My dad wasn't around much. He left when I was 9. I wasn't bitter about it anymore, but that absence taught me one thing. If I wanted anything in life, I'd have to build it myself. And man, I didn't just mean that metaphorically. Back then, I used to take apart broken electronics people threw away. Old routers, game controllers, busted PCs, I'd solder them together. Make Frankenstein tech just to see if I could. I didn't know it, but that obsession with fixing things that didn't fit was going to define my entire career. It was spring semester, senior year. I'd signed up for a weekend hackathon, mostly for the free pizza and Red Bull. The theme was Data for Humanity, super vague but intriguing. That's where I met Ryan Pierce. Ryan was that type of guy who could walk into a room full of strangers and instantly make everyone laugh like they'd known him forever. Tall, slick, blonde hair, clean white sneakers that probably cost more than my rent. He wasn't a coder, he majored in business and marketing, but he had a kind of hustler energy I couldn't ignore. I was buried in code when he leaned over my shoulder and said, "Dude, that interface looks like NASA built it for robots." I glanced up, half annoyed. "It's functional. Robots get things done." He laughed, this easy, confident laugh. "Yeah, but humans pay the bills. Mind if I take a crack at the front-end pitch?" I didn't know it then, but that one sarcastic exchange would change my entire life. We ended up teaming up. He talked, I coded, he presented, I built. In 36 hours, we created DataBridge, a small prototype that could automatically sync information from different spreadsheets in systems, hospitals, schools, small businesses without them manually merging data. It was messy, it barely worked, but somehow the judges loved it. We didn't win, but we got noticed. One of the mentors, a venture capitalist named Allison Reeves, told us, "This could be something real. Make it easier, faster, prettier." I'd invest in that. Ryan looked at me afterward, eyes wide. "Bro, we could actually do this?" And just like that, the spark was lit. After graduation, I could have taken a comfy job at a software firm. They offered me $85K straight out of college, which for a broke kid like me was heavenly money. But Ryan was persuasive in a way that made logic sound like fear. "Anthony, listen," he said one night at a 24-hour diner. "We could go get jobs, blend in with every other dude in a cubicle, or we could build something that matters. You've got the brains, I've got the pitch. We could change how data moves." He said it like he was pitching destiny itself, and I'll admit I was hooked. So I turned down that job offer, packed up my dorm room, and moved into a half-empty garage that smelled like gasoline and ambition. We called it HQ. That's where SyncSphere was born. The early months were chaos. We had no real funding, just my savings, a $2,000 credit card limit, and Ryan's endless optimism. The walls of the garage were covered in sticky notes, UI mockups, code flowcharts, random motivational quotes like, "Sleep is for people who don't have startups." We lived on ramen, dollar coffee, and Red Bull. Ryan would blast lo-fi beats while pacing in circles, practicing his investor pitch like it was a TED Talk. Full story link below.